Right, apologies, I'm coming up with this very late because a couple of weeks ago, I put up a post in my community on YouTube requesting people to ask general questions about the UK. Yes, I only put up that post on YouTube, not on my Instagram, not on my Facebook page, you know. And I got a couple of questions which I shall be answering here. But firstly, apologies for not doing this earlier than I anticipated I was going to be doing this. Time constraints. Here. So the first question I got here is from Chichi Beauty World. What are your challenges as a mom who just relocated to the UK, new environment? Meanwhile, you guys are looking beautiful. Thank you so much, Chichi. I really appreciate this. Well, before I ever arrived in the UK, I already know certain challenges mothers face in this very country, having lived here in the past. So I was or I am prepared for it. That's why on arrival, instead of me getting a full-time job, because my husband, I'm dependent on my husband's visa as his dependent. He is the one that got the COS, got job directly from while we were still in Saudi Arabia. So we came under his visa. So instead of me going for a full-time job, which I can easily get, being that I'm already on ground in the UK now, and as a dependent, I can work 100 hours in a week. Hence, I've got the strength. But then I consider to have a child because childcare is something that is very serious. I keep saying that, the school runs and everything, you have to be doing that. So I decided to get a part-time job instead of a full-time job. That got me to working 21 hours just in a week, which I cover under 2 days. I work basically opposite of my husband's rota. It's quite challenging, especially when you have little ones who are still breastfeeding. But thanks goodness, my boy is above 5 years. Though we are hoping to do more. Yes, as it pleases God. So it's not something really easy. But I'm used to this environment in the past. So some of the lonely life, I am used to them. In the other aspect, if you are moving in here as a new mom from West Africa, you are moving to any of the Western world, I tell you what, the challenges are something uncountable. Yes, because it's not something, it is totally different from what you used to have back home, because the cost of childcare in this part of the world is quite exorbitant. It's not something a new person who even people who have stayed here for 10 years, 20 years, it's difficult for them to afford childcare, depending on the kind of, even doctors in this country who pay childcare, they are still complaining. It is not easy. What a lot of them do is to bring in their old or aged mothers to be helping them doing school run, because it is not a place whereby, like, if you have a child who is less than 10, basically you take them to school around 8:40. If you want them to stay in the breakfast club, that means 8 o'clock. And some people are resuming work 9 o'clock, depending on where you are working. If it is where you have to travel to, you're definitely going to be late. So this is why a lot of moms coming in here tend to take a part-time job. I have a friend. She's in Liverpool. She's a professional. She's into this this scanning stuff. I can't remember the medical name for it. These people that scan the womb, she got a good job. But I tell you what, right now she quit that job and she's doing just, part-time job, working as a carer, something that is flexible for her because she has to take her children to school, bring them back because the husband is also working a full-time, So a lot of women in the childbearing stage, they tend to suspend taking professional jobs, though care work is currently listed in the occupation list as a professional job. But that notwithstanding, one thing I also like about this country, it is quite flexible for mothers. You can even take up a cleaning job, you do 2 hours, you start cleaning job as early as 6 o'clock, you finish by 8, coming back at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock, you can do 1 hour, your children are still in bed, you come back, and you can choose to do that of evening. But it's quite challenging, and sometimes mothers do not really want to be entirely dependent, financially dependent on their husbands. This is why they choose to do part-time work, even if it is something you can do. I know a woman, she did just 14 hours a week. Yes, she's got 2 children. She was formerly a banker, a bank manager in Nigeria. But she chose to do that 14 hours because she's been home for 2 years since she came into this country, having had a newborn baby. The child should be 2 years very soon. So it's quite a lot of challenges because you don't have a maid, you don't have a help, to help you. Early morning, your man is running out of the house, unless when your man is off, your man can look after the kids so that you can go to work for certain hours. So it's quite challenging for a fresh mom coming from Nigeria or any part of Africa. Sometimes they tend to lose it. One was telling me that she wants to go back home. I was like, is it better you go back home than staying here? She said because there is no help, she's finding it difficult, she's losing it, because she has to stay home, do all them stuff. But I was like, you have to, because in Nigeria you were not even working. So why is it that difficult for you here? Because no people to discuss with, no one comes around, no neighbors, you can't hear noise from the neighbors, you can't hear people calling you out. Oh my God, it's a whole lot. But in all, it is worth it. The advantages are quite much more better off, I tell you. Yes, so the next question is from PD. Thanks for all you do, ma. I have watched most of your videos. How you moved on from UK to Nigeria, to Saudi Arabia and back to the UK. Please, how can one relocate permanently to the UK? Yes, PD, thank you so much for this question. I've put up a video in the past about the 3 easiest and fastest means by which you can move to the UK. I will link up the video here in my, it will come up here. So check on it afterwards and watch. It is very simple, either by job, either by marriage. There's another one. Just watch that video. You would get the details perfectly fine. Thank you. So the next question comes from Ose of Formats. Thanks for all the information you put out, ma. I would like to know the job roles that one can do and easily get tier 2 sponsorship. I would prefer administrative roles, jobs that are not health related, care or social work. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks so much, sis. Apologies. Ose is the name, or Ose. I think she's from Middle Belt, Delta, Edo side. Ose. So thanks very much. Banking job, working in the financial sector in this country. These are the jobs that you can get from outside of the country. Financial analyst, Now, to help you better, just type in on Google, UK occupation shortage list, or you type in on Google, banker's job with tier 2 sponsorship in the UK. It will come up. It will bring up the list of them. Hence, there are available ones. All right. And Abane says, Abane's word. Thank you so much. Please, can I ask another question apart from UK-based one? Abi, it's Q&A. I asked you to ask this question, but you didn't come back to ask your question. Eva's word said, gorgeous. Thank you so much. And Okoro Awosima, sweet mama, na shopping vlog I want to see with prices. Buko, don't worry, I'm coming up with that. Mavis Lifestyle says looking great. And another person was asking if I have ever faced racist treatments in this part of the world. Funny enough, the 2 recent videos I've just uploaded, it was about it. Yes, about the derogatory statement about my own color, which automatically cost me my job. Yes, I let go of my job because of that. You might want to see that video where I talked about, how and why I left this job. So another comment that came in my inbox personally was, coming to UK, what would you advise people? How would you advise people to settle down? Is it to lodge in a hotel or to get a rented apartment? Which one is preferred? Yes, I've put up about 2 videos concerning on the first time we arrived this country. Yeah, we lodged. Our first arrival was in an Airbnb. We didn't know anyone. who had to book that Airbnb accommodation all the way from Saudi Arabia before ever we arrived. And it was a self-con. It has a room. It has a bunk for children. Even if you have 3 children, that bunk would contain them, And it has a large bed size for, couple. And it has a living room equipped with TV, then chairs, Very comfortable. It has the kitchen. The kitchen was properly equipped, or is properly equipped. It has the washing machine. It has the cooking utensils, and it also had cooking oil, olive oil, peanut butter, and rice in there, so that on arrival you wouldn't start running out. And remember, I guess they did that on purpose, being that it was during that COVID restriction, COVID isolation stuff, because we had to isolate for 10 days. So possibly they put all those things there so that when you arrive, even if you arrive late, you shouldn't start looking for people to help you buy stuff. So we had all those things. The kitchen was equipped. I will also drop the video here, the link, so that you can watch that video. We were so comfortable. You know, the bathroom, it was classy, to be frank. It's even better than what we are currently staying. I mean, the bathroom setting, I loved it. You know, so after that, we proceeded to another Airbnb. Yeah, because the money we paid expired. And not only that, somebody was going to be moving in 10 days after. We wanted to pay more, but another person had already taken that place. So I would advise, if you're coming in with a family, get an Airbnb accommodation. It is affordable. It is more convenient compared to you settling in a hotel. Because if you are to land in a hotel first with your family, I promise you, it wouldn't be. It will be comfortable in a way, but you have to be buying food. You can't wash your clothes in a hotel. You can't really spread out. All you know is your room. Yeah, you go down in the kitchen, you buy food, you pay for it. But Airbnb allows you, they have pots, cooking utensils, they have the spoons, the cutleries, the glasses, fridge. So you cook, you stock whatever you want to stock in the fridge. You wash, you wake up, you put your teas. Man, it's very comfortable and it's quite affordable. So I would advise and suggest that it's better you get Airbnb accommodation on your first time arriving here, especially when you don't have a family or relative where you will be going. But if you also have a family who will be accommodating you for certain time, that's awesome. Another person asked a question, how easy it is. That's Quintrella. Oh my God, sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Quintrelli, you know, how easy it is to get a visitor's visa. Yes, getting a visitor's visa in this country is as easy as ABC. Hence, you explained yourself clearly as to why you are coming for visiting, you know, and you make sure that you have enough fund in your account, and you make sure that you are gainfully employed. That's another factor they consider when you are coming in as a visitor. Hence, you are not in the retirement age, because if you are coming to if you are traveling overseas as a grandma, you are going for what is it called, or mugo, that's baby nursing or babysitting for your daughter, your son's wife. That's a different ball game, because they know that you are old. In fact, you have seen it all in life, so you're not coming here to run away. So they will just give you visa straight away. It doesn't take long. But if you are a young person, yeah, still in the working class age, your middle age, they really want to know if you have something sustaining you back home. They really want to know if you're not coming here to run away. It's not an opportunity for you to start running off, you know, or to run out of your country, because they know young people what they want. So you need a fat proof of fund. Yeah, you also need to prove that you are working and you are going on holiday. This is when you're going to be coming back. Though some people comes here, although some people, they come in here on a visitor's visa, and they jackpot from the first jackpot they jackpot from their country, they will jackpot again inside this very country. They will disappear, vamoose. You know, so this is why they scrutinize people applying for visitors visa really well, to ensure that their intention of coming in is not for them to run away, but, you know, for whatever they claim they are coming in here for. So it is easy, hence you have a good intention, and hence they pass you through. All right, guys, I think this is it for now. Thank you so much for coming up with all these questions. All of you that dropped these questions, I really appreciate it all. Yes. Okay, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this video and drop more of your questions, and definitely I will come up with video contents on them. Thank you so much for your time. Bye for now, and see you again.